The three Marvel Legends figures from the Deadpool and Wolverine film have landed in my arms and are looking pretty sweet. So let's take a closer look and see what they have to offer. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today we'll be taking a closer look at the Deadpool figure from the Deadpool and Wolverine film featuring the Hasbro Marvel Legends figures, right? So I'll be focusing on Deadpool himself and we'll do a separate video on Wolverine, right? But in terms of Deadpool himself here, you can see that he is in a window space box, has some decent artwork from the film on the left-hand side here, as well as the back. Right, so you see Deadpool, Wolverine, and Headpool, right? Three figures that are part of the film set. Some nice sticker work here on the left-hand side. Generally speaking, the box is pretty good. Nothing special in the background. And let's take a close look at the figure itself. Now, moving on to Deadpool's body and some of the accessories and contents that come in the package, right? We'll take a closer look at to see what some of his features are in terms of the weaponry and what he actually comes with, right? So pulling him out of the box here, you can see that the overall packaging and layout of the weapons accessories look pretty good in my opinion, right? You have two katanas on the bottom, you have the extra hand molds on the top left, as well as this knife, right? In terms of katana, I actually already ripped off some of the tape. You can see here that the tape actually affected some of the coloring from the actual sword itself. Not too bad, you know, overall. But the actual symmetry, the look, and the feel of the katana here are really cool, right? Good overall length, nice feel to it in terms of how it can be held. Good curvature. It's not too straight. And really is defined by, you know, Deadpool's sort of look in the movie, right? Now, moving on to his third weapon accessory here, which is the knife, right? It's a really cool knife because it has a serrated sort of look to it. Nice looking handle. And wraps around the actual handle itself in terms of the black coloring, right? Makes it look pretty unique in terms of the actual knife itself, and not being flat and or, you know, I guess you could say more substantial, right? In terms of the actual design, right? Now, in terms of the actual extra hand molds, these are the trigger hands, right? So allow him to hold the pistols in as well as, you know, pull the trigger. Really good coloring of the gold here and the accents on the back hand of it, right? Pretty good molding in terms of being able to hold the actual weapons themselves. Here you can see how I can move the joint sort of like top to bottom here pretty easily. Doesn't really get caught up, which is good, right? So good overall hand molds in my opinion, and I like how they can actually look and feel rather to hold the actual pistols themselves, right? So moving also next to actually unboxing parts of Deadpool, and looking at his body mold and sort of like the feel of his design. So really good design. Again, you know, Marvel has made his costume a lot lighter in red versus the original darker red. Really good design though, the body. The arms feel a little skinny, right? You can see on the forearms. I also do like though the pistols and how they're already in the actual holders themselves. So it becomes easier and takes up less space in the actual packaging. But again, design is pretty good overall. Matches the movie really well. I kind of wish that they made some of his body parts a little larger, like his forearms. His legs also feel a shade skinny. Not too bad though overall. I really like also he can see katana sheath and whatnot. So the placing of the weapons and the accessories are really good. Overall good coloring. Some nice addition or the raising of the bells on his costumes came out really well. And just good overall paint application and design of the body mold, except for the skinniness. Otherwise, I do like this character mold pretty well. Now, moving next to the articulation of Deadpool here, let's take a closer look at what we can do in terms of movement. Side to side looks pretty good and decent overall. Get full rotation all the way around on his head. Tilt forward, tilt back is working pretty good here, right? So get good movement side to side as well. So not much issue or blockage there. Arms are pretty good. It can move straight to the 90-degree laterals here pretty well. Doesn't really get stuck on any of the joints from what I'm seeing. Nice full rotation forward and back all the way around, which is great because you know, allows them to do some crazy poses here. In terms of the arms, right, get some good 90-degree bends at the elbows here. Decent clicking, not too bad. Hand rotation, good overall. Get them on and off with the replacement molds. Ab crunch is pretty good. Gets nice, good movement here. Gets pretty far forward overall there in the ab crunch, right? In terms of the rotation on the waist, pretty good there as well. Get to a good solid like 45 degrees. In terms of the legs, move over up here, kicked rather to the 90-degree mark pretty easily. Gets there up right up to the 90-degree mark. So nice, good, actually full rotation there. Good on the knees, right? So you get good movement there. No real issues. Toe crunch is pretty good. It gets a nice solid range of motion. Gets you all the way pointing down, right? So it gets you a nice pirouette there. In terms of the split here, it gets a little stuck. Let me go ahead and pull out these actual pistols here. Maybe get us more range of motion during split, which is yes. So as you can see here, if you remove the pistols, you get more range of motion in terms of the actual split, right? So a little design issue there, not massive, but just something to note, right? Again, look at the ab crunch in the back. So pretty good articulation overall on the body mold. Don't really see any major issues. So he's able to be put in a lot of good poses, in my opinion. So pretty good job overall. Next, moving on to some of the accessories attached to Deadpool here. He does have, again, the nice, cool katanas that are sheathed in, right? So you can see how they go in and out really easily. They don't really get stuck and get held in place really well. The two black Desert Eagles there in his hands, and also this knife here on the bottom right-hand side of his leg, which looks awesome, right? In terms of, again, the Desert Eagles, they're in both of his hands, right? One in each hand. You can see how they're held in place really well, how they're nice and symmetrical to his actual body mold itself. You can see also, again, how skinny his arms are, and forearms rather, in comparison. So that's kind of a lackluster there, but the Desert Eagles themselves and accessory do look awesome. Great paint applications, so when he's fully accessorized, he looks awesome while holding everything, right? No major issues except for the maybe skinniness on the body mold that I'm seeing. So thanks for joining me today, guys, as we explore the new Deadpool figure from the Deadpool Wolverine film. Don't forget to check out my other videos coming out soon for Wolverine themselves, and let me know in the comments if you plan to pick them up. And don't forget to smash that subscribe button for more content on the coolest superhero collectibles around. Until next time, folks, keep on collecting.